Thank you. So good afternoon, everybody. This is the regular meeting of the Alameda Local Agency Formation Commission on Thursday, May 14th, 2026. I'd like to call the meeting to order. The first order of business will be a pledge of allegiance. So if everyone would stand and join me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First order of business will be roll call.
Yes, Chair. Chair Johnson.
Here.
Commissioner Balch.
Present.
Commissioner Faria. Here. Commissioner Hobart. Commissioner Marchand. Absent. Commissioner Miley.
I'm here. I'm in my office in downtown Oakland.
Okay.
Commissioner Splendorio. Here. Yes, sir. Alternate Commissioner who? Here. Alternate Commissioner Tam. Absent. Alternate Commissioner Rosen.
Here.
Thank you. Alternate Commissioner Warner.
Here.
Alternate Commissioner Marchand, Commissioner Hobart is in attendance.
Present.
Thank you. Let the record reflect, roll call has been taken and we do have a quorum.
Great, thank you. So the next agenda item is recognition of dedicated service. The commission today recognizes public member Splendorio for his distinguished service to Alameda LAFCO for the last 20 years. Wow. Including his service as chair, more than once? Two times. Okay. His long-standing commitment, thoughtful leadership, dedication to good governance have made a meaningful and lasting contribution to the commission's work and to the broader LAFCO community. The commission extends its sincere gratitude for his many years of service and his significant contributions to the agency's mission and success. Congratulations, Splen.
Chair, can I have a few minutes?
We have some cupcakes for after the meeting.
Great, thank you so much. So what I'd like to do is first express my incredible gratitude for being able to serve for 20 years. Those of you who know me quite well know that I only do things if they're stimulating and fun, and be surprised to hear that this was fun to do for such an extended period of time. I learned so much, and I think I helped a little bit by talking to other LAFCO commissioners throughout the state. Trying to elevate our status and elevate the level of learning. I thought that was important to do. And then Mayor Marchand and I served once on the statewide board. And we always participated in the conferences. I was actually chair of a conference once. And that was really enjoyable and got to see places that I may never see or meet people. And that was just really, really, really a great thing to do. So, and I thank all of you that I've served with. I'm gonna list a few names, if you don't mind, because I think it's important to remember people that when I started off, we had an interim executive officer at the time. It was Joni, does she still work in the county administrator's office, or is she fully retired?
I think in some maybe a consultant advisory capacity.
But Joni, and then we hired Mona, and she left for a long time. And then we've had Rachel for several years. So it's been wonderful with the staff. And April's the latest clerk, but we've had others that were really dedicated. And then some of the commissioners I started with, well, other than Nate, who I've served the whole time with, I remember Gail Steele, because I sat next to Gail. I don't know if Nate remembers this, but remember there was an annexation, I think it was somewhere in Hayward, and she had worked on it for many years. And when it was finally passed, she cried because it was so important. It was a disadvantaged community. And she was so taken that finally she thought that we were able to annex it in, I think it was the city of Hayward. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was, but But others, I mean, obviously Supervisor Haggerty, right? Who the reason I applied in the first place was because Supervisor Haggerty and Mayor Kamina asked me to, and so I owe a debt of gratitude to both of them. But other the mayors, not just you current mayors that are here, you two, or Bob's past mayor, or Jack, but it just it went from Mayor Kamina to Mayor Sabrante, Mayor Lockhart. Mayor Halbert was in and out. When he was in between political gigs, he was actually the alternate public member, if you remember that.
School board member.
So, and a lot of the special district members were really, they were the most fun at the conferences. And I will end with one funny story, that the reason there is no longer a wine competition at the statewide conference, and Ralph, I think, knows what I'm talking about. We were kicked, it was kicked out because Supervisor Haggerty basically rigged the wine competition so that Livermore Valley would win. And the folks in Napa and Sonoma and San Luis Obispo County and Santa Barbara were not very happy with what Scott had done. So if they have any legacy, it was that Alameda County or Livermore Valley stole a Cal LAFCO wine competition right from underneath some of the more famous wine producing regions in the state. So thanks so much for your time. Thanks, and all the opportunity. It was really great. Thank you.
Does anybody else have words of wisdom for Bob?
Oh, yeah, I would just want to say that 20 years is incredible. And the amount of institutional knowledge you've got, we hope isn't going to leave us, that you'll be available for.
Well, Bob has, you all have my cell number. So maybe Mary Ellen, I don't have yours, but you can always reach me.
So I just want to make sure that you would say that before you got your cupcake.
Even Matthew can call me. Not add anything.
Glenn, we know that you're not going far and know where you live. You have been so instrumental in not only this agency, but in so many other capacities. I know you're an active Rotarian, you're an active board member on many different boards. I know based on your vacation schedule that you're sort of winding down a little bit, but you'll never be able to fully wind down.
I'm going to go to the Indianapolis 500 next Thursday.
Okay.
Which I've never been to, but I think it's going to be fun.
Well deserved. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Thanks, David.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll maybe round out. I haven't known you as long as maybe some of the others, but the mentorship you've provided to myself as I've done my journey has been outstanding and appreciated beyond belief. As Mr. Warner mentioned, Commissioner Warner eventually here, mentioned the knowledge that you have and the benefit of quality of life you have done for everyone in the Tri-Valley cannot be understated cannot be overstated how essential you connect people and just truly a testament to great leaders. So thank you.
Thanks, Jack. Thank you so much.
Rachel has a little.
Commissioner Miley. Commissioner Miley has a comment.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I consider Splin both a friend and an advisor. He's one of my closest advisors because some of you know I have a cabinet of folks who give me advice, and Splin is one of those folks. And I really, really value Splin and what he's brought to public service over the last 20 plus or more years. Because, I've been on LAFCO since I've been in office for 25 years. And, the thing I appreciate about Splin too is, I've gone to maybe 2 LAFCO conferences, but I knew I didn't have to go to those conferences because Splin and Scott and others would do those conferences. So I'm hoping some of the others of you step up and do those conferences so I don't have to go. Because not that I don't find the conferences rewarding, because they are, but I'd rather share the wealth. And I know Splin enjoyed going to those conferences and participating. And the other thing about Splin, you know, he's, as it's been pointed out, he's active in a lot of civic and political affairs, and hopefully he's not going to be going away. He's just kind of looking for a new adventure or ventures. And I know with him serving on the Alameda County Health Systems Board of Trustees, that will keep him extremely busy as we try to deal with issues with the public hospital system here in Alameda County. So once again, Splin, thank you for your service, thank you for your friendship, and thank you for your advice.
Well, thank you, Nate. I really treasure your friendship, and I know it'll continue on. Hardware.
So with this, we want to give you a recognition of service award. Splend. It has been a pleasure working for you. You push this commission, as well as myself, to just giving the best interest to Alameda LAFCO and to the constituents in this region. Recently, with the Measure D amendments, with the South Livermore Valley Area Plan Study, you've just been a light on this commission, and we'll definitely miss your energy and dedication and just innovativeness with, you know, different projects. So I just really want to thank you so much. I will miss you. I know this commission will miss you. You definitely left your mark. So just wanted to thank you
so much. Thank you. Well, thanks everybody. Oh, this is really cool. Well, it's kind of hard in the light, but I know it's. You want me to read it? God, is it hard? Can I take it out? Might be easier to read that way. It's still hard to read.
Would you like me?
Yeah, go ahead. It's sorry.
We congratulate you on your dedication to Alameda LAFCO after so many years of outstanding service, and sincere gratitude and recognition for your unwavering support, guidance, and invaluable leadership that helped in leading our path to success. You have set an example to be followed in the future and cherished by those of us that were fortunate enough to have experienced it for ourselves.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. I did ask my wife to come and take pictures, and she said, sorry, I have a dermatology appointment. With Rachel?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll take a big
I think
one.
you should take them.
Tell me where you want me to stand, Sherry.
I would do it at the podium.
Right here? Oh, hold the thing. I'll just hold. Let me just hold it. Well, we can do it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey,
Thank you, everybody.
okay. Moving right along here. The next item is public comment. Do we have any cards for public comment?
I do not see, oh, we do have one. Sir?
I'd be happy to fill out a card. I just
Yeah,
don't know the
we'll do-
process.
We'll do it afterwards, and you have 3 minutes to speak. Please state your name.
My name is Kent Pryor, Pryor. My wife and I are residents of Pleasanton, the city of Pleasanton, for a long time. I want to add something to the bottom of your to-do list for future discussion, re-raising a subject that I did come and address this commission 5 or 6 years ago before a pandemic slowed down all plans, and it was a completely different set of people. That's all right. Adjacent to our home in Pleasanton, my wife and I own 2 parcels in the unincorporated Reman tract. That is the subject which I'd like to put back on, not the real agenda yet, because I don't have a plan or alternates yet. But I think it's time that my wife and I find out what our rights on Reman tract property are, and have had tiny contact with the city of Pleasanton just in the last couple of weeks, because back 5, 6 years ago, there was lots of going back and forth regarding not annexation, that was years earlier, but out of district service agreements. So I intend to sort of pull together, and I admit I rushed to the meeting here without preparation, but I hope to just have it in the back of the minds, maybe start a little person to staff contact, see whether policies have changed, feelings have changed, because I am a little more interested in entitlements for Raymond Tract undeveloped property, but that really is all I have to say for introducing it at this point. I will strike up some form of written correspondence that should do a better job. I suppose if you have anything for me, I could take it, but I'm satisfied.
Okay. Well, thank you. We can't act on anything that isn't on the agenda, so we really can't take any action. But I do know we have hopefully in the near future, a strategic planning session for the commission. And items like the Greenman Tract and the other unincorporated islands would probably be a large part of that agenda. And we can keep in touch with you and let you know.
And
I would appreciate
Chair,
that, and I will put more contact information on a card. And yes, 5 or 6 years ago, there was a big push from the state regarding unincorporated islands, but it didn't get very far, and I know sooner or later it will be a matter of money. Thank you.
Excuse me, Chair, if I may address something. Mr. Pryor, I do recall you coming to the commission a few years ago in regards to Raymond Tract, and I do want to let you know our current agenda does have some informational study for the Raymond Tract, and staff is currently working on a draft right now. So the timing is right. I believe probably at the latest at our September meeting, there will be a draft presented in regards to the unincorporated area of Raymond Tract.
That's sounds like real progress is possible, and I would like to get in contact with that process.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. So the next agenda item is the appointment of the public member. LAFCO will consider the recommendation of its ad hoc selection committee on the appointment of a public member. And I'll turn this over to staff for a presentation.
Thank you, Chair Johnson. So the Ad Hoc Public Member Selection Committee convened last month and has recommended alternate Commissioner Bob Warner as our voting public member. And staff will return the item to the chair with the recommendation that the commission follow the Ad Hoc Selection Committee's recommendation.
Thank you. Is there any comment, both public or from my fellow commissioners?
Yeah, I just thank alternate Commissioner Warner for putting himself out there and up on the list. The selection was competitive, but he rose to the top. Congratulations.
Thank you for being on the commission or the selection committee.
Welcome.
So I will consider a motion. Oh, Peter?
I just had a quick question. I appreciate the commission with the recommendations. Did we get to see any bios or anything about the candidates that applied so we could laud you for a lot of the work that you've done in the past and stuff? Or is that just not MO? I didn't know.
The subcommittee did.
Oh,
I'm not sure the whole commission did.
No. So yeah, that is forwarded to the committee. If any commissioners would like to request that information, be happy to send that forward.
Okay.
Do you need a motion to approve?
Yes, please.
I'll move approval.
I'll second.
So I have a motion and a second to appoint Bob Warner as the public member. Is there any further discussion or public comment? Hearing none.
I would like to say,
Okay.
this opens up a spot for the alternate member.
Absolutely.
That'll be another topic for another day,
Yeah.
soon to come.
This is a roll call vote.
Chair Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Balsch,
Aye.
Commissioner Faria. Aye. Commissioner Hobart,
Yes.
Commissioner Hu,
Yes.
Commissioner Miley,
Yes.
Commissioner Warner.
No.
No. You can't vote for himself. Okay, sorry. Let the record reflect the motion passes.
Great. Congratulations, Bob.
Should he have to leave the?
Yeah, I was, motion for reconsideration.
Well, I'll just say thank you, guys. And, you know, clearly, Splend leaves a big hole, and I'll do my best, but what he's done is incredible. And I really value this commission, and I've been on it, 5 years now? We're getting into the 5 years. So I'll continue to do what I can, and I appreciate the opportunity. So thank you.
Okay, thank you, Bob. The next item is the consent calendar. Would any commissioners like to pull an item to discuss before we have a motion? Hearing none, then I'll entertain a motion to approve the consent calendar.
Public.
Sorry, Chair, we should check if there's any public comment. But maybe not.
No public comment.
Quick, I'll move the consent calendar.
Second.
So I have a motion and a second to approve the consent calendar. Any further discussion or public input? Hearing none, this will be another roll call vote.
Chair Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Balch,
Aye.
Commissioner Faria. Aye. Commissioner Hobart,
Yes.
Commissioner Hu,
Yes.
Commissioner Miley,
Yes,
Commissioner Warner.
Yes.
Let the record reflect the motion passes.
The next agenda item is the adoption of the final operating budget and work plan for fiscal year 2026-2027. I'll turn that over to staff for a presentation.
Thank you, Chair. This item is for the Commission to consider adopting the final operating budget and work plan for the upcoming fiscal year. Both items return to the Commission following their adoption in draft form and the required public review period. The final operating budget sets total expenses at $938,142, representing an increase of $27,287 or 3% from the current fiscal year. Revenues are matched to expenses with an increase in agency contributions from $572,855 to $595,142,000 or $22,287 or a 3.9% increase. And this is together with a $300,000 fund balance offset. The budget continues to reflect Alameda LAFCO's transition to independent operations, including ACERA retirement participation, health insurance, payroll administration, independent audit services, and limited transitional support previously provided by the county. The salaries and benefits unit increases by $21,000 or 3.7%. to $570,768, primarily driven by retirement and health insurance costs associated with independent employer status. The professional, administrative, and education and travel unit increases by around $6,000 or 1.7%, with adjustments across planning, audit, IT, communications, office leases, and training-related costs. The proposed budget maintains Alameda LAFCO's relatively lean operating structure compared to other Bay Area LAFCOs, despite the size and complexity of Alameda County. Of the 9 Bay Area LAFCOs, Alameda LAFCO ranks 6th in terms of budget. The final work plan identifies 20 projects divided between statutory and administrative activities and prioritized as high, moderate, or low. Major high priority items include countywide MSR on health and EMS ambulance services, police services MSR 2526 audit, strategic planning workshop, SALT grant work, and personnel policy review and update. Staff recommends the Commission adopt the attached resolution approving the final budget and work plan for fiscal year 26-27 and direct the executive officer to circulate the final budget to all funding agencies in the general public. This item has been noticed as a public hearing. After the staff presentation, the chair should open the public hearing for comment and then return the matter to the Commission for discussion and possible action. I'll return the item to the chair.
So this is a public hearing. So I'd like to open the public hearing for any public comments.
No public comments, Chair.
Okay, so we'll let's ask for comments from the Commission.
I can just make maybe a quick comment. Wisely and prudently spending of the taxpayer dollar is essential. So I appreciated the comparison to other LAFCOs. And actually, the number of special districts reported out compared to other LAFCOs was interesting because we actually have a fair, larger number of them. So to be prudent and penny wise is great. I appreciate that. So I know we're transitioning to be our own fully independent. I can't wait for the website to update. So I think obviously being very mindful of that so that while we're independent, we're semi-autonomous before, we don't have that county backup if we had a challenge. So I appreciate the staff report. I'm ready to support it when we get there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add to that and say, do with the number of staff that we have, because compared to other LAFCOs, they have more staff than we do, and we accomplish quite a bit, and I appreciate all your hard work.
Ditto. So with that, I'll close the public hearing and entertain a motion to adopt the budget.
So moved.
Second.
So I do have a motion and a second to adopt the budget. Any further discussion or public input? Hearing none, this will be another roll call vote.
Yes, Chair. Chair Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Balch,
Aye.
Commissioner Faria,
Aye.
Commissioner Haubert,
Yes.
Commissioner Hu, Commissioner Miley,
Yes.
and Commissioner Warner.
Yes.
Let the record reflect the motion passes. Thank you.
So the next agenda item concerns the Social Security participation for Alameda LAFCO employees. I'll turn this back to staff for a presentation.
Thank you, Chair. So before LAFCO became an independent employer, staff participated in Social Security through the county payroll structure. LAFCO itself, however, is not independently covered under a Section 218 agreement. Because LAFCO participates in a SARA now, staff believes LAFCO they have the option to remain outside Social Security coverage if its positions are covered by that qualifying public retirement system, which it is. If LAFCO remains outside of Social Security coverage, the estimated employer cost avoidance is approximately $18,000 to $20,000 annually. Employees also would not have the corresponding Social Security withholding, although Medicare withholding would still apply where required. Remaining outside Social Security would reduce payroll cost and administrative burden, but employees would not earn additional Social Security credit through their LAFCO employment. Seeking Social Security coverage would make LAFCO's benefit structure more similar to what employees previously had under county payroll, but it would increase employer costs and require going through the state Section 218 process. At this time, staff recommends that the commission direct staff to maintain LAFCO's current, at this moment, non-Social Security status as an independent employer and continue retirement participation through ASERA. I know different LAFCOs throughout the state with their participation in CalPERS, it can vary. Some do remain, some stay without. I just think probably at this time for staff, if we do decide to go under 218 section agreement and stay within Social Security, it's very hard to reverse that going forward. So my recommendation to the commission is just to remain without as at the moment. And then if we would like to decide at a later date, we will be able to do so. So I will return the item to the chair for any commission discussion and action.
Let me check on, is there any public?
No public comment, Chair.
Maybe we'll turn over to the commission discussion, Bob.
Yeah, I would like to say what I understand, as you said, is if you get in now, it's harder to get out in the future, but in the future, you can still get in relatively easy.
Correct.
Right, so that's good. I think my main concern would be what's best for the employees.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to think about that carefully. And what I'm also understanding is we may not have all the information to really think that through at the moment, and that it may be worthwhile having some kind of compensation specialist actually look at that and decide how you make that decision, and so that in the future, if circumstances change, it might be different. But having now at the age of retirement and everything, I think it's worth thinking this through carefully. So that would be my suggestion, is go with staff recommendation, but make sure we've really fully informed on how to make that decision.
Any other thoughts or discussion?
Oh, yeah. So I guess what I'll say is, while I appreciate Bob's comments, I think they're very prudent, and one of the other elements is how competitive are we as an employer? Because I think that different LAFCOs, from what I understand from the staff report, have different packages of compensation overall. And I believe many employees evaluate the full package available to them. So I don't, with our large number of employees at 2, I don't know if we have a good basis to know if we're competitive in the market with that. It seems like we're fully staffed. But I think that's something we would also need to kind of look at, is if we're comparable into the market, similar to what we just did with the budget, right? So I don't know if it revisits in 6 months or something, or whenever we bring it back. Yeah, I think that type of additional information may be helpful for us.
Marielle?
I was wondering if the monies that were projected, the $20,000 that it would cost, if that was in our initial budget for the separation, and if so, would it offset the cost for a Sarah?
Thank you, Commissioner Faria. Good question. As of now, with doing the budget, I believe it should not offset those costs. It currently is, those costs were determined as is, as remaining outside of Social Security. So I believe if we were to join, we would have to add those additional $20,000 to $18,000 in the budget.
Thank you.
Bob?
Yeah, I think the way Commissioner Balt phrased it is a good way. What we're interested in is what's best for the employees, and that's what anybody coming to get the job would be looking at. So I think remaining competitive, I just think we need to be cognizant of it, and we have plenty of time to think it through. But I was just suggesting we remain aware.
Any more discussion? With that, I'll entertain a motion to direct staff to maintain LAFCO's current non-Social Security status as an independent contractor or an independent employer, and continue retirement participation through a Sarah.
Second. That was such a great motion that you solicited.
Okay.
That I'll just say move.
Okay.
Second.
So I have a motion and a second on the item. Any further discussion or public input? Hearing none, this will be another roll call vote.
Chair Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Balch,
Aye.
Commissioner Faria,
Aye.
Commissioner Haubert,
Yes.
Commissioner Hu,
Yes.
Commissioner Miley,
Yes,
Commissioner Warner.
Yes.
Let the record reflect the motion passes.
Thank you. Move on to the establishment of an ad hoc finance committee. I'll turn this over to staff for a presentation.
Thank you, Chair. As Alameda LAFCO continues to operate as an independent agency, there is value in providing a smaller forum for preliminary review and discussion of certain finance-related and admin matters before they return to the full commission. In particular, review of draft audit reports and consideration of the methodology used in evaluating executive officer performance may benefit from focused discussion by a limited number of commissioners. To assist with this work, staff recommends that the commission establish an ad hoc finance committee consisting of 3 commissioners. Before the proposed because the proposed committee would be an ad hoc in nature, its work would be limited to specific tasks identified by the commission, and the committee would meet only as is needed to carry out these particular assignments. The ad hoc committee would have no power to approve expenditures. With that, I'll return the item to the chair for discussion.
So this is, I'm from the special districts family, and most special districts have a committee structure to support their board activity. I'm sure cities and the county has the same thing, so this would be very similar. So I think it's a good idea. Is there any further discussion or thoughts on this?
I think it's a good idea and I would volunteer.
Okay.
Nominate Ralph.
Okay.
I'll nominate Mary Ellen. And Bob.
So,
yep.
I nominate Dave Halbert from the county.
Humbly declines.
So it sounds like we've got a nomination for Bob Warner, Mary Ellen Freitas, and myself to be on the Finance Committee. And we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion or public input?
I'll accept, yes.
Public input.
Okay, this will be another roll call vote.
Chair Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Balsh,
Aye.
Commissioner Faria,
Aye.
Commissioner Hobart,
Yes.
Commissioner Hu,
Yes.
Commissioner Miley.
Yes,
Thank you. Commissioner Warner.
yes.
Let the record reflect the motion passes.
Thank you. The next item is the nomination and election of chair and vice chair. As set forth in the commission's policies and procedures guidelines, the Alameda Local Agency Formation Commission elects its officers, chair and vice chair at the May meeting for a term of 2 years, and with the newly elected officers assuming office at the next regular commission meeting. I'll turn this over to staff for a further presentation.
Thank you, Chair Johnson. So the next rotation for commission chair falls to the county member. The vice chair, actually, that is open for the commission to decide. And only those members of the commission authorized to vote at this meeting can nominate and vote for the chair and vice chair. Staff recommends the commission nominate and elect the commission chair and vice chair for a term of 2 calendar years, and I'll return the item to the commission or to the chair.
I would like to nominate David Halbert as the county, for the county to be chair of LAFCO.
This is an astute man right there.
So I have a nomination.
Motion for no.
So I have a motion for Mr. Hubbard to be the chair
For the county representative.
as a county representative. Any further discussion?
Do you want to do it separately or do you want to try to find a vice? at the
Let's
same
try to
time?
find a vice maybe.
That's got to be public.
Balch.
No, it's public.
Public.
What, public, then county, then mayor.
No,
Oh.
county, public, city. I get out. There's an order.
County, public, city, huh?
And special district.
Before county.
You can't nominate the guy who's not here.
So it's usually customary.
We must have not.
It was public chair Splendorio from 2021 to 2023. And then it was, for city, it was Carla Brown. And then we had Chair Johnson. And then now it goes back to the county member. And then usually for a vice chair would be that member who's going to move forward at the next one, which would be public. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Who's our public members? William. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment, just Bob.
Your special district, right?
Mhm.
Special district.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's only one.
We only have one public member?
Right.
Well, guess what?
That's good.
Your ascension is assured.
I can't do what Commissioner Wiley did.
Not special district. I got it. I can.
Take turns.
Yeah, Bob. I nominate Bob.
Second.
This is only one, so they got it in.
Can I speak to the motion?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd like to speak particularly to the motion. of
Go ahead.
chair.
Go ahead, Nate.
of chair because Supervisor David Halbert, serving in his role as commissioner, has done an excellent job. He's acquired a lot of experience. He presently is the chair of the Alameda County Board of Supervisors, the chair of the Alameda County Transportation Commission, and hopefully at some point he'll chair the Bay Area Quality Management District. So I just think it's befitting that Supervisor Halbert, Commissioner Halbert, chair LAFCO. And Bob, I know Bob well, and I know Bob will keep David in line.
I think our motion to restate our motion for point of clarification is to Supervisor Halbert as chair and Commissioner Warner as vice chair. That's my consolidated restatement of the motion.
Do I have a second to that motion?
Second.
Okay, so I do have a motion and a second. Any further discussion or public input? Hearing none, this is another roll call vote.
Chair Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Balch, Commissioner Faria,
Aye.
Commissioner Hobart.
Okay.
Because I should vote on myself. Is that okay? Yeah.
That's fine. Commissioner Hu?
Yes.
Commissioner Miley?
Yes.
Commissioner Warner?
Well, I didn't understand why you can't vote for yourself. So I'll vote for myself and.
Okay.
Actually, you
Very
can't
good.
vote for yourself in this position because there's no extra compensation, but you could also abstain as incoming Chair Hubbard did.
I took one for the team, Nate. You owe me.
Let the record reflect the motion passes.
Well, congratulations. It'd be nice to step down. Right. So the next item is matters initiated by members of the commission. Does anyone have anything to bring up? Doesn't look like.
10-point plan that we're gonna announce next June. Next month, it's gonna, no, I'm kidding.
We look forward to your 10-point plan. Executive officers report.
Just a quick note, I understand everyone's frustration with the website. It will get taken care of at the next meeting. We're working with a company for agenda postings. I want to thank you all for your patience, and at our next July meeting, it should be up and running.
Let's move on to informational items.
Workshop. Our commission clerk wants to give a report for the Cal LAFCO staff workshop.
Dummies in.
Oh, whatever you.
So I attended the Cal LAFCO staff workshop in Pismo Beach from May the 6th through the 8th, hosted by San Luis Obispo LAFCO with the theme Future in Focus, leading the new era in LAFCO practice. The sessions focused on climate change and how LAFCOs can integrate climate goals into municipal service reviews, spheres of influence, and decision-making, on whether Cal LAFCO's current regional structure is still meeting staff needs, and on very practical tools for our day-to-day work. Key Thursday sessions covered public engagement and noticing, fiscal analysis for annexations and service reviews using AI tools in LAFCO work, writing clear and defensible staff reports and core clerk responsibilities such as agendas, the Brown Act, Form 700, our favorite, and handling public inquiries. Additional discussions addressed mentorship, leadership, and building the next generation of LAFCO professionals. The workshop closed with detailed CEQA session on when and how LAFCOs can rely on existing environmental documents, when additional review is needed, and the implications of recent housing case law. Overall, the workshop reinforced the importance of clear communication, strong documentation, solid clerk processes, thoughtful use of technology, and defensible CEQA-related decision-making in our work. I also appreciate the opportunity to connect informally with our staff and executive officers from other LAFCOs throughout California. which gave me useful perspectives and contacts I can draw on and ask questions with my own work. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to attend.
Thank you.
Wait, can I ask a follow-up question? But did you go to the farmer's market on Thursday night?
You know what? I didn't. I was traveling that day, but I did go and see my sister in Cambria. I went downtown there, so I did get to see a little bit, but I'll be back. And I love farmers markets. I go to them all over the area. Thanks.
Okay, so looks like we're right on item number 14, which is the adjournment of the regular meeting. So this meeting is now adjourned.
Thank you.
To the official.